You should create your own frames like this. But please don't do those kind of overlays at all. I highly recommend not to do that. Okay? In fact, there are other ways of going around it. For example, the digital story experience I showed you for batteries, yeah, when you have thing, and again that corresponds with the Temple of No styling. And what is that? That is when the image is seamlessly put together and you don't have straight lines around the image. So you create something, you brush it out, blur it out, fade it out, and that's how you blend the image in the background and they become one. And that is what I like. Otherwise, create a composition where you're creating a separate space for the text, which is fine, but not overlays. Okay, so please try to avoid these things. And you can see it just goes like this. There's something wrong there. This doesn't play very well. Yeah. So you'll see a lot of next, which is not good. I don't know how much she scored, but you need to have better options. The text should have been much smaller. Okay, should have gone a little ahead as well. So that space is not entirely used. The text should have been in this way. So use that space, place the image or text that way, and of course better options. Is this clear? Yeah. Now I've been saying one thing to everybody. Okay, I've been saying one thing to everybody. In this particular case, you see only two images: title image and a background. I am happy with that. As long as you have thought about and you have composed those images and they're not interfering with the text, I'm actually happy, very happy. In fact, I feel it's a lot more professional than a lot of work I've seen in the last 3-4 years, where every passage has a different background image. It doesn't help at all. It looks very unprofessional for some reason. So the way I look at it, just one title page, nice title page, work on that, use Photoshop for that, Canva for that, and one background image. And the entire story, and that background image has been created in a way, so a lot of some students are doing some image on the left side and blending with the black background and text on the right side. Or something on the right side and it blends, so it's not just a standalone image, it blends in with the black or the white, like Temple of No. Or the example that we saw in digital storytelling or digital experience, yeah? So try to create, so I'm happy with just two images, title image, background image. And I'm also very happy with one audio loop in this start of the passage. So there is a JavaScript code that I have put in the code slides, and you put that in JavaScript and it just plays on loop. I'm actually very, I don't know why this is not playing. Yesterday also it was not.
That's it.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm very happy with just one audio loop and 2 slides, and then work on your story writing. But then that's the challenge. Within that composition, within that slide, what do you do that looks nice and professional? Because a lot of work has to be done. The text has to be the right size, right font, right placement, right amount of text on the thing, and then of course story also has the right amount of interactivity or options. Okay, not too many next. If you have too many next in your stories, you're losing your marks over there. Okay, so there's a lot to do. Don't worry about it. In fact, don't overuse images at all. But I would highly recommend using something like this. Okay, and that's why it's very important this week for you to show me your screens. I want to see what images you are using, and I can tell you right now. You still have a week to correct that and go back and change it. And be open, by the way, with me especially. So you'll have to bear me for the entire 1 year. For next semester also I have a module with you, just one module, yeah. But you'll have to be ready with me that I can change things in the last moment as well. I will. And that's how I work, and that's how I think you should learn to work. Somebody tells you it's not, you have to accept it. Something is not working, something doesn't taste right, you don't eat it. You just change it. Just leave it out. So if something doesn't look right, be prepared. But what is the solution for that? To take the feedback as early as possible. So that you have not gone in too deep into that work. So take feedback as early as possible from your friend, but mostly from your tutors. Not because that I have to mark it, but simply because that I will be able to help you to avoid that. Okay? So show me your screen next Monday for sure. From now it's the next 2 days, whenever you're coming for next 2 days as well. But definitely from next Monday, I will call you one by one to me, and I want to see your screens. So if you're not coming to me, from next week I'll call you and I'll make a note what have you done. But you're free to come to me this week as well. Okay? Now, boys, pay attention, please. So, this is my HTML export. Okay. So, to host this, so you're making this in Twine, you're exporting this in HTML, but there are a lot of things to be submitted. First of all, the Twine story has to be hosted on itch.io. And there's a link to that so that anybody can click on it and play your story online. Okay, that's one thing. Second thing, a Google Drive, just like I showed you, a Google Drive, it's a main Google Drive for storytelling, but subfolders and one subfolder for non-linear story. You have to give me a link for that as well. That thing should have the HTML export. We should have all the audio files and the images that you use in your Twine story. That's all. No video required, because the third thing is, earlier I used to take the MP4 video from the student. Now I have switched to, so they would host it themselves on YouTube. Earlier I was bad enough to take the videos and host it down and post them on my YouTube channel account in for Paspa. Then I said, no, this is killing me, of course. So that's how I was right here. That we don't do that possible. So I said, now you do it on your own account, and then I will do it. Please, so I can live a little longer. So those things, but I'll keep you posted on that. So I'll go to itch.io, and that's where it is. I will log in, create an account on itch.io, and for me it's info at password.de. Okay, boys. So you go on itch.io, and these are all the things that we had hosted earlier for your seniors. We don't do this anymore, but we have it now. And so pay attention, guys. So you should have your HTML export ready to be uploaded on itch.io. Go to itch.io, go to right top, under create, you say upload new project. Okay, upload new project. And as I said, all of these screenshots are available in the lecture as well, or in the Twine basic course as well. I have actually Twine and itch guide, so you can come down and you will see all of these screenshots over here. Yeah, highlight it on top. So upload new project, and all the steps are circled over there. Follow that as well. Okay, I'm going to show you this right now. So create a new project, title, whatever title is, duty and the beast. Yeah, and you will see the URL will be created automatically. Yeah, and you'll have your name over here in .io, but you can always change this if you want, but leave it while editing. So title, Beauty and the Beast, URL automatically generated. Boys, you're paying attention. Shariar, you're paying attention. Okay, please. Classification, games, a piece of software you can play. Leave it like that. Okay. Downloadable, no. So option, all this, leave it like that. Leave this as it is. Downloadable, no. You have to make this HTML. You have a zip or HTML file that will be played in the browser. Okay. Select this. Release, leave it like that. No payments. Okay. Then upload files. Upload the HTML file that you exported from Twine, the published version. Open, and you already have a game, so I'll just change this to whatever. Okay, leave it like that. Okay, is it uploaded? No. Okay, now this is uploaded. Okay, now please look at this as well. This file will be played in the browser. That's important. Okay, so and all these settings are important. That's why I have put them nicely circled in this guide. If any other setting is not right and I'm trying to correct your work, your story will not play. Okay, and I probably may not, I usually do, just to scare you, I will not do work. Okay. Okay, so upload this work. This file will be played in the browser. Done with this, embed image, no. You say click to launch in full screen. So when I click, want to play, it goes full screen, and then I can look at this screen. Forget this, enable scroll bar. Sometimes you have text coming in, so your scroll bar will be enabled so you can read the entire text over there. Leave all this, genre if you want, you can do that. Leave all this. Comments, I would suggest keep them disabled. That's always better. Draft, you will see when you are uploading your project, the public thing is not enabled. It has to be enabled. But right now, it wants us to click on this, save and view the page first. So, it will go to this page. And this is the link that you have to give to me. Okay? So, when I click on that link, I come to this page. When I click on this, your game or story will play.